Focus, focus, focus. It's super hard. Not everybody knows how to focus. It comes naturally for some people, but maybe you're actually responsible for your lack of focus. And if you're not, let's just say there's things you can do about it. Stay tuned and watch this video. Hello everyone, I'm Brenda Myrtle, and here on my channel I drop videos every week on entrepreneurship and self-development for personal growth to maximize and diversify your earning potential for a self-sustaining and more balanced life. As always, timestamps will be in the description below because I know how valuable your time is. You already know why you're here, so let's get into it. I am somebody who's always been told that I'm really great at focusing. I know how to have tunnel vision. I know how to stay focused on one thing and get it done. I appreciate the compliment, but sometimes I'm like, where did I learn how to do this? And I talk to a lot of people who tell me how they struggle with being able to focus on something, being able to focus on a particular task at hand, or being able to just focus. And I just want to share with you like how to improve your focus, but also why you're having a hard time focusing. Your ability to focus deeply on like a particular task or on a particular subject. It can be challenging, in these days in 2024. We're in an election year in North America. We have a lot of social media, a lot of distractions. But there are effective ways to block outside noise and stay focused until the task is done. There's effective ways that you can try. I have another video coming up on actually apps that I have tried that have been super successful in this domain. But for today, I'm going to share with you effective ways and 6 detailed strategies that I think will help you to focus if this is something you struggle with. There's gonna be a lot of things I share on this channel that I struggle with as well, but this is not one of those things. Today it's about something that I don't struggle with, but I really think that these strategies are gonna help you. The first one is you need to create a dedicated work environment to do the thing that you're trying to do, right? You cannot want to read a book, but you want to read it at a club. You can't want to focus on a particular project, but you're in an environment that doesn't contribute to that project. So a lot of times you think you're struggling to concentrate, but you're just in the wrong place for the kind of work you want to do. A workplace that is free of distractions can significantly improve your focus. Your brain will begin to associate that space with productivity and thereby triggering a deep focus more easily. Why do you think that a lot of people who work from home set up a dedicated area for the work that they're doing from home? It's for the same reason. It's because they associate that place with the work that they're doing from 9 to 5. People who do crafts, sometimes they'll set up like, this is my sewing room, or this is my paint room where I do all my painting and I keep everything in check. So they associate that environment with the thing that they're trying to do. So sometimes just being intentional about the location where you're getting something done is enough to get your juices flowing to do the thing. Setting up a designated room that is free of clutter and that is away from like high traffic, high movement is a really good way to get yourself in focus. If possible, you can use like noise cancelling headphones to make sure that you're doing what it is that you need to do. The second one is, I'm gonna make another video on this, but there are focus tools out there that you can use on your phone. You don't have to do it on your phone, but if you can use it on your phone, you're just better off getting that attention. If you're able to put your phone on do not disturb, a lot of them will put your phone on do not disturb for you. So if you use a focus tool like Pomodoro or a focus app, it helps you with like time management, time boxing, things that you need to do. Like for example, the Pomodoro method, what it is essentially is you spend 25 minutes focused on something particular. Once you get done, you have 5 minutes break. So that's basically what the Pomodoro method is. You do something for 25 minutes, you get 5 minutes break, and so on and so forth. I'll share a video on multiple apps you can use this for. Another one is Forest. I use Forest for almost all of my MBA, and what Forest is every time you focus for a particular chunk of time, you grow a tree in a garden. And so I used Forest for throughout my MBA, and it was really nice to see at the end of my MBA I saw like all these trees in the garden that I had grown, and they're like my focus trees, right? So I know that people are very particular. When I do the video on apps that you can use for focus, it really depend on your own what you prefer visually and things like that. But you can just start with using, if you don't have an app right now, you're not ready to invest in one, even though there are free Pomodoro apps out there, you can just like use the timer on your phone. iPhone has a really nice timer. If you put a timer for 25 minutes and you focus on one thing, and then you give yourself 5 minutes break, that practice is going to allow you to get used to focusing on one thing at a particular time. That's the second one, and trust me, it works. It gets your brain in practice for focusing on one thing. As a matter of fact, I think it's actually a really good thing to use on children. You can start to use that on kids who have a hard time focusing, so they get used to focusing for a short period of time, and over time you can increase those minutes. The third one I'll say, which is a really good way to help you to stay focused, is to set like little goals. So I know the word goals just makes people feel overwhelmed, and they're like, ah, here we go again. We're coming to the end of the year. We're actually in the last quarter of the year, October, November, December. And I'm sure you're feeling like, oh, there's a lot of things I wanted to do at the beginning of this year, and I haven't been able to succeed at them. What you can try to do is set little smaller goals that you can actually achieve. And those actionable goals, those little goals that you focus on and you get them done, they end up allowing you to believe that you can do more. And so you end up actually putting in more time and getting more done. That also helps you to not feel overwhelmed. Again, I love my apps. I love using technology. I think technology is great if you use it in the right way. And a good app for this is Microsoft To Do. It's just a to-do organization list that allows you to see everything that you may want to do in a day, or allows you to put down everything you would like to do. And basically what I love about it is the check marks. There's something about checking off something that you plan to do for that day, checking one thing off. There's something about checking something off that makes you feel like gratitude and makes you feel a sense of satisfaction. But not only that, it pushes you towards focusing on the next thing, because your brain recognizes that if I could get one thing done, I'm more than likely to be able to get another one. It gives you encouragement. Being able to set those micro goals that allow you to, go from one thing to the next is a really, really good way to learn how to focus. Another example I can give you is like if you're working on YouTube content, instead of saying I need to finish editing all my content, again, that just relates to me. It's easier to say, you know what? I will edit 5 minutes of content today, and then tomorrow I'll do another 5. It's a way of encouraging yourself to keep going. The next one is just to turn off your notifications. I know it sounds super simple, but you'll be surprised how many people struggle when it comes to turning off their notifications, that fear of missing out. But there's a reason why, like on the iPhone, we have notification summaries, right? What that does is instead of getting constant notifications at every second that you get something that comes through, you're able to turn off your notifications and see your alerts at a certain time. So less distractions are likely to throw you off your plan for the day, the week, or what have you that you had planned for that day. Turning on notifications and alerts, constant alerts from your phone or your computer can pull focus away from whatever you're doing at hand. So by turning your notifications off, you're able to create that uninterrupted environment where you can focus on the thing you have to do now. If you have children, I understand that you can't turn off all your notifications, but you can be selective about the notifications you allow in. For example, Notifications from the school can stay on, but notifications from everywhere else can stay off. Just a thought. Another example is just like in this particular topic is to turn off like all these non-essential notifications. A lot of apps on our phones. I think I have over 100, and we don't use them. I don't know if getting those notifications allows us to feel like we're needed by something, but also close your email apps and make sure you use airplane mode on your phone. Avoid unnecessary distractions. I like to believe that a lot of people who create technology actually put the human thought into it. I know it's not always the case, but I would like to believe that. And so the airplane mode is there for a reason. The notifications off option is there for a reason. It's really easy for us to say we can't focus, but you're not even giving your brain a chance to focus, right? If you're loving this video so far and you feel like it's going to help you to be focused on the things you need to do, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. Your support goes a long way and we really appreciate it over here, okay? We are trying to grow. We are trying to get our voice out there. We are trying to change the world. Sorry, I digress. I'll come back to it. The next thing that you can do to help you to focus is to just practice mindfulness and meditation, right? In the beginning of this year, I was meditating constantly for like 2 months straight. And I'm not going to lie, it helped me sleep. It helped me calm my brain. If you have a busy brain like mine and you always have something on your mind, it's so important to bring it down. And meditation really helps. So if you're somebody who everything I've said in this video from the beginning has just not done it for you because you're like, my brain is busy and I don't know how to calm it down, well, I'm telling you today that you should try to meditate. And meditation is not this mystical thing. There's different ranges, different forms of meditation, but all it is sitting quiet, sitting calmly in one location for a while, right? And it's quieting your mind, it's sitting still. So that's just another thing that you can think of, is to try to meditate, and that is definitely going to help you with your focus. The regular mindfulness like exercises can help you just develop a better focus in any task at hand. Like if before you start work you meditate for 5 to 10 minutes, your mind is clearer. Just do a few breathing exercises. Again, there are apps out there. I have a video coming out on the best meditation apps, and I have to shout out one of those one of those apps for giving everybody a free 2024 in support of mental health. So just big shout out to them. I think the last thing I want to talk about is like visual auditory cues. And for me, that would be like music. For some people it's certain lighting in their house. For me it's music. So what am I trying to say? There's certain things that either activate your brain or bring your brain down to calm. And for me, I like to play soft music and I like to turn the lights down. So if you have like smart lights at home, you can bring your light down, and those are things that will help you calm your brain. It's super hard. I know that we grew up in a world we grew up in a world that is very pro multitasking, right? Get things done. I mean, this is a productivity channel if we're being honest, but the truth is multitasking doesn't necessarily lead to delivery. It doesn't necessarily lead to actually getting things done. And sometimes we feel that we can put on the TV and try to get focus on a task. That's really hard. It's really hard to do. If you're somebody who struggles with focus, that's a no-no. So I would suggest you turn off the TV. Think of the things that calm you down. For some people it's lighting a candle, for other people it's just burning incense. Whatever it is that brings down your senses, maybe that is what you need to put yourself in a place where you can focus. I hope this video helped you today. If you think that you're going to be using any of these tips to focus on your task at hand, then I would suggest you keep up and watch my other video, which I'm gonna link here, which is also talking about tools that you can use to help you focus and stay productive. I hope I see you here again sometime. and I am excited for all the things I want to share with you. So please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and put on your notification bell so you never miss out when we have new videos. Ciao!